Do you know what is possible for your life? Let me share a quote from Les Brown. Your goals are the roadmaps that guide you and show you what is possible for your life. Yes, that's correct. Your goals show what is possible for your life. Goals are very important, and we all have goals, whether we write them on paper or not. But we all have these silent goals and some loud goals, whether they are target based or habit based, whether they are for health, career, relationship, etc. We all want to go somewhere. We all want to achieve something. We want to grow in every field. However, while making goals and working on it, there are obstacles, pitfalls, hurdles, common problems. In this episode, I will share the common problems or pitfalls that we encounter while setting the goals and while execution. Also, I will share how to avoid these obstacles or pitfalls. Let's jump in. Hello everyone, this is Rakesh, your coach, author, speaker, and career transformation expert. Welcome to my podcast, Let's Talk Clarity. Let's Talk Clarity, in which we discuss about career transformation, productivity, and life fulfillment. Let's start the episode and talk clarity. Hey guys, this is the third episode in the goal setting series. In the first episode, I talked about the frameworks of setting the goals. In the second episode, I shared the 5S model to execute the goals. This 5S model I have been using for the last 2 years, and it is working wonders for me. And in this third episode, I will share the hurdles or pitfalls of goal setting and how to avoid them. Let's jump in straight to the first hurdle. We make big, very big, huge, audacious goals that make us overwhelmed and somewhat fearful. We make goals so big that it is difficult to start. This is the first hurdle. The goal is so big that we do nothing. Or we say that after this small project, or after that promotion, or after the marriage, I will do it. Or say I will start next year when the time is right, when the economy is blooming, or when my friend will come from US, and so on and so forth. We have so many excuses for not starting that BHA goals, big, hairy, audacious goals. We try to find reasons to not start the first step. This is the first pitfall. How to avoid this? Try to find out what is your why. Why do you want to have this goal? Understand what is the deep why about this goal. Ask yourself 4 whys, one after the other. Let me share an example. I want to reduce my weight by 15 kg. But why? Because that reduces my weight on my back and I can play any sport. But why? Why you want to play sport or reduce your pressure on back? Because I want to enjoy the life to the fullest. I want to look healthy and attractive. Again, why? Why you want to enjoy your life fully? Because we are having a finite life. I'm not telling it is short or long or optimum. I'm saying it is finite. The life is finite. There is a closing point to the life. And it is our responsibility to enjoy each and every moment of it. And for this, I need a healthy and fit body. That's my why. In this manner, you can go deep with 4 whys, one after the other, and understand what is that actual why. Once the why is clear, you will start to work on it and do something about it. That was the first pitfall. Instead of finding excuses, find your why. Let's jump to second pitfall. That is, we make too many goals for ourselves. When we make goals, we make for every area of life. We want to improve every area of life. And then what we do? We shift from one to another. Without completing one goal, we keep on jumping daily to a new goal. We don't focus on that one thing. What happens when we have so many goals? We tend to lose interest and don't start any of the goals. Instead, stick to one major area and make other areas minor. Stick to one goal, do one thing at a time. Yes, focus on one area at a time. Focus on one area which is most painful, which is most desirable, which you feel from the core. Yes, the idea is to have 1 to 2 goal with full intensity. Yes, there was the second pitfall and the third pitfall. This pitfall everyone encountered at some point of life. We all experienced it. That perfection syndrome. Yes, we want the perfect start. We want to do the things first time and that too with perfection. We want everything perfect. But why we want perfection? Because we don't want rejection. We don't want feedback from people. We think what people will say. Log kya kahenge? You can listen to my first podcast episode. It was not perfect. At that point of time, starting the podcast was more important than perfection. Don't be afraid of failure or rejection from people. How to avoid it? When I find some episode is not up to the mark, I try to implement that improvement in the next episode. If you want to improve, apply that improvement in the next episode, in the next goal, next day, next week, next month. Don't always strive for that perfection. Most of the time, doing is more important than perfection. This was the third pitfall. And let's jump on to the fourth pitfall. So we started working on a goal and we are at the halfway and then some hurdle popped up that stops our momentum, that derail us. We just think about problem, the hurdle and all of it, but don't try to find out the solution. So how to avoid it? Just Google it. Yes, just Google how to do these things. For any goal, if you find it difficult to continue, just Google it and call to 5 people, the first 5 people, and you will get your solution. Yes, you will get your solution. Yes, call to just 5 people, and sometimes what happens, we just stare at problem and don't do anything to solve it. And while checking on Google and calling to 5 people, we can get the solution in less than 1 hour. I assure you that in this fast paced world, Google is the ultimate thing and we can find the solution in less than 1 hour. At least we find the clue how to solve it. Even if you are having procrastination issues, just Google how to avoid procrastination. You will get n number of videos and free courses, and in no time, you are back on track. The mantra is Google it and call 5 people. That's it. Don't live with problems. Be a solution seeker instead of problem finder. Now comes the fifth pitfall, and we are doing great work and we are on course to achieve our goal, and then some travel plan comes or some friend are coming to the city, or you are having some official conference and you had some sickness, cold or slight fever, and we just lost the track. So how to avoid this? Bounce back. Be resilient. After this unscheduled work, go back to your routine of goal. Bounce back. That's why we encourage people to write their goals on a piece of paper. For writing goals, we have created a free goal setting guide, which I discussed in the previous episode 33. Yeah. Download the guide and write your goals with the 5S model along with your why, and read the sheet again and again to bring back the focus, to bounce back after unplanned work or job. Writing your goals and sharing them with 5 people is very crucial for achieving it. Yes, here comes the sixth pitfall. The goal is within your grasp and you lose the gas. Yes, you're finding it difficult to continue the last 10% of the journey. It happens. We lose out the interest and think that I'm working so hard and results are not coming. We think that it is not working. Let me try some other method, but we are right there on the finish line. We start to doubt ourselves. We question our efforts. We go in negative spiral. In this case, remember, people who achieve something are those who work on their goals long enough. We have to remember the why and continue the journey long enough. If you are not getting results, adjust the course, adjust the method slightly, but don't abandon the journey of goals. Analyze it, introspect it, but don't leave the journey. Stick to it. Instead of thinking that results are not coming, think how to get the results. Just tweak your mind. So let me repeat all the pitfalls and how to avoid them one more time. Yeah, the first one, big audacious goal. Find your why. Second, too many goals. Focus on one area at a time. Do one thing. Third one, perfection syndrome. Don't think what people will say. Remember Nike and just do it. Fourth one, losing the momentum. Google it and ask 5 people. Fifth one, unavoidable, unscheduled work. Write your goals in 5S model on a piece of paper. The sixth one, not getting result at the finish line. Change the course, not the destination. So this is the 3-episode series on goal setting. Please listen to all 3 episodes and give your comments on your preferred platform. Or reach out to me on rakeshmathuria.com. And for any career transformation, office productivity, and life fulfillment questions, please feel free to contact me and have a clarity call. I will be happy to gain clarity for you. Thank you for listening to Let's Talk Clarity with Rakesh. Please subscribe or follow this podcast on your preferred platform so that you don't miss any important episodes. Have clarity, listen clarity, and let's talk clarity. Let's talk clarity.